Welcome, hello everyone in the YouTube universe. My name is Kevin and I want to say welcome to my channel. This is my very first video and I'm super excited to start this journey with you and what I have to bring to you. I am a lover of just web surfing and I love trying new products. I am my own guinea pig, so I figured I wanted to start a channel and show guys how to use products and just kind of show them different products that are out there. I know a lot of my friends personally don't use a lot of things out there and are kind of skeptical, and even myself, but I kind of just try anyways because why not? And so I came across a product online that I wanted to show and kind of review, and it is a dry sunscreen. This is the product here. It's kind of bright, so this is the product, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys. So we're gonna go into how you apply it and the things that I'm gonna use to prep my skin before I apply it. So here we go. So the things that you will need for this, or what I'm gonna use myself, I'm gonna use a Prime and Prep, or Prep and Prime by MAC. I'm going to use a moisturizer by Nivea. I am going to use, or what you will need to apply the actual product is a foundation brush and the actual applicator itself. And then you also will need a, well, what I'm going to use is a beauty blender to finish off. So what you first need to do, what I like to do and what you need to do is wash your face, make sure it's clean, you don't have any type of dirt or oil excess on your skin. So I've done that already. The next thing I'm gonna do is, well, the first thing I'm gonna do is actually put on some moisturizer. So do that. I use this much, it's kind of almost too much, but you can just rub it in. You can use it on your hands, you can use it on your elbows, on your arms, and you just want to apply that on your face. Okay, so next, you don't have to use this step, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Usually you do this if you're actually putting on actual makeup. But what this does is it's a primer. So if you have any fine lines, any wrinkles, anything that seeps into your skin, what this does is when you put it on, it just basically fills in those fine lines. So when you actually put on the makeup or whatever you're gonna put on after it, it's just kind of like a cover and it gives you like smooth skin. So it's super soft, it's like very silky, and you don't need too much. At least I don't use a lot of it. I like to save my products, so I try to use I would be careful in how much I actually use. So kind of just, and it spreads really well too, so I don't think you need that much. So I just use like a dime size. Make sure you get the size of your face, the T-zone, which is this part here. Cheeks. Alright. So now you are all prepped, you're ready to go, you're primed. Then what you're gonna use is the actual product. This is the product here. And when I was looking online, I saw they have 5 different shades, and they range from light to dark. And when I was looking online, I really didn't know what colors to get, so I actually reached out to the team. This is actually called He by Jane Iredale, H-E, you'll see it right here. Like I said, it's a dry foundation. So I was looking online for, or just trying to match up the last 2 shades, and I really couldn't find which one would be best for me. So thank you to the public relations team, Samantha. I reached out to her and she actually allowed me to try both shades. So this is shade 4, and see, when I put it up to my skin, it kind of, I know it's kind of, the light is hitting me on this side, but let's see, I mean, it looks pretty close to my skin color. But then if you look at also shade 5, it also looks close to my skin color. So it's kind of hard to tell, but it is a difference. I don't know if just the lighting from the you know, the lights, but there are two different colors, and one is darker than the other. This is shade 5, the darkest one below, and then on top is shade 4. So I didn't know which one to use, so I was thankful that they were allowing me to actually send me this product. So what I'll do is swatch shade 4 on my left side and swatch shade 5 on my right side and see how they blend in. Again, it's a dry makeup. It's very simple to use. Within this box, the packaging, it comes this little small pamphlet, and on here it has the brush that they recommend to use. So if you don't have one of these type of brushes for actual makeup, then you can just go online also and buy the brush. It does not come with the brush, so it's sold separately. So when you buy this, you can go ahead and buy that, the little brush here. And the directions, I mean, it's so simple that they didn't even use words. So it's just, you know, tap the brush into the application, kind of dust it off, and you go in a up and down motion on in your T-zones, around your under your eyes and around your face and neck. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do. So let me go and do shade 4 on the left side of my face. I really like, again, the packaging. I know it came in that box, but the way it looks, because I mean, it looks like makeup, and let's be honest, a lot of regular, everyday, average Joe guys do not wear makeup, and if they are going to buy this, it's something that you can keep on your countertop, because it kind of looks like the Cartier bracelets, you know, the screws, the I forgot what they're called, but it looks like, you know, just like the bracelets, and they have like a ring. It kind of has little marks, you know, like screws. So I thought that was pretty cool. It comes in a nice like blue gunmetal kind of blue color. So I thought that was pretty cool. I love packaging, and it makes me want to try the product even more. So that's kind of my favorite things when I get things in the mail, like the way that they're packaged. It just excites me a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is just use my brush, and like they said, just kind of go around. It's not really picking up too well, so just go around like that. Okay, here it is. And then they just said dust off a little bit, or the way that they had the little diagram, just to kind of like tap it off, I guess, the excess. And then you just kind of, so it does go on. They said go in the upper motion, but we're kind of gonna freestyle it and just make sure it's actually on our face. Okay, so as you can see, there's you know, you can see that I have a product on my face, because this is like my natural side where nothing's on it versus the side where something is on it. It does look a little powdery. That will go away. Usually what I noticed, I do have another, not this product, but another foundation where it kind of like has to settle on your face. So just give it some time. Also, what's key is blending it in. Don't just have the product sitting like that, or like it's not like a lotion or anything like that, so you really have to work it into your skin and make sure that it's all blended, so you won't look powdery or kind of paler than more pale than your regular skin tone. So this is kind of just like a quick thing I was doing. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is move on to this side and see how shade 5 does. This is shade 4. Again, I also think maybe, no, I was gonna say it's probably my lotion that I put on, but it's not that. I just think that you have to kind of like let it sit and, you know, again, just work it into your skin and make sure that it's all in and blended. So while that's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this brush. Make sure that none of the Shade 4 product is on here because I'm gonna use the same brush for Shade 5. So this is Shade 5. Kind of looks the same, and I'm just gonna spin this around. Now what I will say is when I put on Shade 4 on the brush, you couldn't really even see the product on until I put it on my face. But this kind of picks up easier. So I don't know if it's kind of like, you know, just a bad batch. I guess it's kind of drier. Even has this little spot in here. I did put some water right here, but that was my fault. But this one here, it even picks up, like even before I put the water from just me trying some stuff. Shade 5 is like very easy to pick up, and it's just, you see all this like on my brush at the tip, versus like when I tried Shade 4 and I was just like, is it even on the brush? So that could also be a reason. Like, don't have too much, or if you do put too much on the brush, that's fine, just work it in. It's, you know, just go about your day, live your life. Yeah, this one already I can just tell that it works in easier on my skin as well. So I can tell I won't need too much, and you don't need a lot of this as well. It is just only a sunscreen. You know, a lot of people of color don't wear a lot of sunscreen because they feel like they don't need to, but we will sunburn, and you just need to protect yourself from UV rays as well. So you know, get something that's 15 or higher as far as like the SPF. This has SPF 20 in it, so it's very important to wear sunscreen. I used to run track in high school, and I was like the only guy out there with sunscreen, and at least I knew of. And my friends were like, "Why you put it on?" I'm like, because I don't want to burn. I don't want anything to happen to my skin. You know, these days they have all these skin cancers, and I'm just trying to protect myself. So this is a little bit more cosmetic. You know, usually if I wouldn't use this if I'm working out. Maybe if I'm just going somewhere. But yeah, very important. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with this side, and it looks really good. Actually, I think that Shade 5 works better with my skin versus Shade 4. And really, once I kind of put both sides on, it kind of just looks normal to me, really. It's very lightweight. Like I said, it's not makeup, so it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look like I have anything on, especially after I blended it in. I've worn this before, and I went throughout the whole entire day, and, you know, been around close people who would actually tell me like, "Oh, you got something on your face," and they didn't even notice that I had anything on. So I recommend this product. It's very inexpensive. Like I said, I didn't know myself which one to buy, so I did reach out, and I was you know, I just had the opportunity to actually try this product. But I do think it's a really good product. So the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my blender ball, and this is also important. You know, when I had the kind of pale look on this side, I think this will kind of help you out a little bit for guys who are kind of just like, ooh, I don't know, like, am I ready to go out and just have this on my face? So what this does is just kind of blends everything out for you. So it's small right here, but what you're gonna do is just dip it all the way in water, like immerse the entire ball in water and just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It's like a sponge, so it's gonna expand. So let me show you how that works right now. Okay, so once I put it in water, you can see that it's gotten bigger. It expanded a little bit. And once you put it in water, you need to kind of dry it off with a towel so it won't be too wet, because you don't want to take all the application that you put on your face off and onto the brush. So once you do that, also you just pat it, just making sure that everything is blended in, everything is kind of warmed up, it's warm to your skin. Just take a little bit of water and do this with the blender ball. Usually most people use these to apply their foundation. So we're just kind of changing it up and using it at the end. I never tried using this for the application. Usually I just use a brush because it picks up better, but I might try it soon. So yeah, this looks pretty good. You're just kind of tightening it up and making sure that everything looks good and blended, like I said. And then the last thing you want to do, which you don't have to do, like I said, we did, I kind of just, again, with the whole priming your face, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. And then this last step, it's a fix spray, and basically it keeps everything in and makes you kind of look more to your tone. So you just kind of spray it around your face and just let that dry. Don't blend, don't anything. This is like really good for mostly if you're doing makeup. This will be the last step to lock in your look. And so once you finish that, you're done. Like I said, it's pretty good. The two darkest shades are shades 4 and 5, which is 4 right here and 5 right here. It's a really good look. Also, I think for most guys who, I guess I want to say LA, New York guys who are casting for acting and modeling calls, this is a really good, if you don't want to wear like a whole bunch of makeup or foundation and you're not into that, this will kind of like ease you into a more, it's a more smoother look. It kind of like takes out any like imperfections or black spots, things like that, just to cover them up for like any castings or any castings, model calls, open calls, whatever you call them that you're going to. It's something real quick that you can kind of just do like on your way there or before you leave your house. So I recommend this product. Again, it's called He by Jane Iredale. I'll link in below the website, and I hope you enjoy this product. Please leave your comments and let me know if you enjoy this product, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.